What's cuter than a bunny and a basket full of Easter eggs? Let me show you how to turn the pieces from your February 2026 paper pumpkin kit into this sweet, happy Easter card. Hi friends, I'm Chelsey from Creative Chelsey, and today I'm sharing another alternative card idea using this kit. And if you're new to Paper Pumpkin, it's the Stampin' Up! Monthly Crafting Kit subscription that includes everything you need to make beautiful handmade cards, including stamps, ink, and all the pre-cut pieces delivered right to your door. These are the 3 original cards you can create with this kit, and it comes with everything you need to make 3 of each cards, including envelopes. And what I like to do is take the contents and create my own alternative projects. Subscribe using the link below if you're interested in getting your own kit. Let's jump in and make this card together. Okay, so from the kit, you're going to need these pieces. This is the light greenish yellow card base. It is 3.5 by 4 3/4 inches. Then I also have some of the pattern from the envelope, and they are 1/2 inch strips. So 1/2 inch by 4.5 inches, and there's 2. So 1/2 inch by 4.5. And then you're going to need the basket die cut, the bunny die cut, and the eggs die cut from the kit. From your own stash, you're going to need a card base, and I've chosen to use crumb cake. Again, I'm going to have that fold line at the top, so my card base size is 4.25 by 11 and scored at 5.5 inches. And then I have a strip of pecan pie, and I'm going to use this to stamp my greeting on. And I wanted a nice dark color because I'm going to be using some heat embossing. If you love my paper pumpkin alternatives, make sure to check out my Paper Pumpkin Cut Club here on YouTube. Members get my exclusive cutting guide, so you have all of your pieces cut and ready to go, early access to videos, and member-only videos so you can get a sneak peek of my cards. Let's begin by stamping some grass along the bottom edge of my greenish yellow card base piece. I'm going to do a couple different layers. So some front layers here, and then give it a little bit of space and do some back layers like that. And then we can add these to our card base. I'm going to add the strips behind this piece first, and I do want it popped up with some dimensionals, so let me show you how to do that. I am going to take, I'm going to take my card base piece and about 1 inch or so from the edge, add some dimensionals, remove the paper backing, and then using your grid paper, you're going to want to add this, so about 1/4 inch is showing, and about 1/8 inch is at the top and bottom. There's a little bit of a gap. So there's the top gap, there's the bottom gap. And then we're going to repeat that on the other side. So a couple dimensionals just right along the edge there, just to hold that pink pattern piece in place. Use your grid paper to make sure everything's nice and straight, and then add it across. Okay, so that's how it's really easy to get a little touch of pattern paper behind your focal point without having to use up so much paper that gets hidden in the back. Let's go ahead and add this to our card base. I'm going to pop on a couple extra dimensionals in the center and then a little liquid glue along those strips. Fold your card base in half. I love to use my bone folder to make a nice crease. And then you're going to add this to the center. Make sure to evenly space it from left to right, and then at the bottom you can add a little more space if you want. I like my cards to be a little heavier weighted near the bottom. So it's going to look something like this. And then we're going to add our die cut pieces. So we've got our basket. When you add the dimensionals to the basket, stay in the center so that way you can tuck the Easter eggs underneath. Make sure to add one to the top of the handle as well. Place a couple dimensionals behind the Easter eggs. And then you can kind of slide that in. Just like this. And then for your bunny, put some dimensionals near your basket here to hold it in place, and then one on the right ear, just at the base there. And that's going to hold this in place. If you want to add some adhesive on this side, you can, since that's where it will connect with your basket. And it just goes right there on the right side. Let's go ahead and stamp our greeting. So this is a little trick with the Happy Easter greeting. If you take this greeting off and let it form back into its original shape, it has a little bit of a curve to it. So you can see that it's got a little bit of a curve. I want my greeting to be straight. So what I'm going to do is take my clear block, and as I'm adding it, I am going to use the edge of my silicone craft sheet to place it onto my clear block so that it's nice and straight. And it's pretty easy to do. You can also use your grid to make sure that it goes on straight. Okay, then we're going to heat emboss this, and I recommend using a little embossing buddy. And then you'll want to use Versamark. And you can stamp this anywhere on the strip because we can cut it down to size. Grab your white embossing powder, and you're going to cover up the whole greeting, and then just tap one way, rotate to another side, just so you get that powder going all different directions. Then you're going to warm up your heat tool, and I like to heat it from the bottom. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There we go. Until it's nice and shiny. Okay. And then use a little towel, microfiber cloth, something that can get in there and remove the embossing buddy from the cardstock. And then we'll trim this down. I might want it a little bit bigger since it looks like it might need to go a little cross. So I'm going to do a 1/2 inch on each side of the greeting. And that's going to give me a piece that is just about 3 inches, which will cover up the bottom of the bunny, and I can still keep it pretty centered on the card. All right, so I love this little detail. It's a little tiny scallop that I've added to the bottom of the greeting. And yesterday we cut out a whole bunch of this from this pink, Pretty in Pink cardstock. And this is the leftover piece that we used. This was to create our decorative edge for our label. And so I wanted to use this on the bottom of my greeting. So you're just going to take whatever scraps you have, and if you already threw those away, you can just find some pretty and pink cardstock and go ahead and cut out the rectangle. So it's the postage die rectangle. Here it is. And it's just the leftover piece from cutting that die out. You're going to add this. And just make sure it's even. So I've got this scallop here that goes to the edge. That scallop goes to the edge. And then once it's in place, you can trim the sides. It's going to look something like this. And then you can add this to your card. I'm going to add a little dimensional on the left side, and then I'm going to put a little adhesive along the rest, and then just add that over those elements. Just like that. I'm going to add a little pink bow. Now, I only have like 7 inches left of my twine, so I am not going to wrap it around the handle like I did for the original. If you have enough, you can cut a piece that's about 10 inches, and that will give you enough to wrap around. That's not really even. And then you can tie a bow around the handle of your basket, and it's just so cute. Because I don't have enough, I'm just going to use a glue dot to adhere this to the handle there. So grab a glue dot with your Take a Pick tool, put it on the handle, and then place your ribbon or your bow. If you have any adhesive still showing, just kind of tuck it up and under the bow there. So cute. And this card is all done. It comes together quick and easy with those adorable die cuts. Thank you so much for watching today. If you're interested in getting your own paper pumpkin kit, please use the link in the description box below to subscribe. If you would like to see written instructions or close-up images on how I created this kit, you can visit my blog, creativechelsey.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.